All right, guys, just a reminder, remember to balance that brake from your turning cone to your apex, keeping plenty of steering grip on those front tires. That way we can get to those apexes perfectly and have a really good drive off that corner. So we're going to stay smooth just for a minute. We're going to slow it down. We're going to wait for this group to get ahead of us just a hair. That way we have our own space. We don't have to pull over and slow down for them. All right, let's go ahead and get going here. Everyone stay real smooth. Work on that precision. Balance that brake down to your apex, right side on the curving, unwinding out to the left, nice and smooth. Let's get up to fourth gear. Alright, let's start our braking. Set downshift gun, balance your brake when you turn into your apex. We'll unwind out to the left. Very good, wait for that turning cone. Tighten up for apex on the right, unwinding up to the middle of the track. Very good, we're going to use that number 1 marker coming up the hill. Start that early braking, get your downshift done. Going to balance from that turning cone all the way down to your apex, touch that curving. Oh, let's start to balance that brake a little longer there. Make sure you keep those eyes on the prize. There you go, nice and smooth. Braking early. For your turning cone, balance, touch your curving on the left. Very good, braking in a straight line, wait for your turning cone, aim for the edge of that curving. Alright, very good, squeezing that gas, doing a great job, keep it going. Start our braking. Get that downshift done, balance your brake in and turn 6 apex. Very good, we're going to stay to the left there, Dan. Set up for our S's, lightly touching our first curving, as well as our second curving. We're going to stay to the left and set up for turn 7. Tighten up to that apex, unwinding out to the left side of the track. Very good, we're going to balance lightly into 8A apex. Nice big arc. Wait for that nose to point and start squeezing lightly back to gas. You're going to light throttle steer for turn 9, stay to the left. Start braking early, wait for your turning cone. Looking to your right for your apex, right side's on the curving. Very good. Full power here, all the way up to 4th gear. Very good job, awesome. Alright, as we start to brake, we'll get our downshift done. We're going to balance that brake in. Light brake, come off the brake, start squeezing that gas lightly off the corner. Very nice job, they turned 1 that time, that's what I'm looking for. Just tighten up that apex, top of the hill, and unwind out to the middle. That number 1 marker to come up the hill. We'll start early braking. Now remember, we want to stay unbalanced right here. We want to balance, balance, balance. Follow me in, follow me in. There you go. Very good. Still a little bit loose as we're coming into the corner, so just make sure to be a little smoother start. Additional braking a little more. Balance into the corner. Watch my brake lights. I'm on light balance always. Braking in a straight line, wait for your turning cone, aim for the edge of that red and white curving. There you go, Dan, great job. Let's keep it going, bud. We'll start that braking in a straight line, wait for your turning cone, balance your brake into your apex. Very good, keep that car to the left, set up for our S's. Light touch of our brakes through here to help balance the car. Keep plenty of steering grip. Set up each corner, keep your eyes up, keep looking forward. Very good, we're going to balance lightly on the brake, nice big arc here. Get that nose pointed back to the apex of AP, out to the middle of the track. Very good, light throttle steer for turn 9, we'll stay to the left. Braking in a straight line, wait for your turning cone, tighten up to your apex on the right. Alright, we're going to slow up our pace here, buddy. We're going to start moving over to the right. Fortunately, we do have to allow the group some spacing here. Very good. Everyone just over to the right. All right, let's go ahead and get going again here, guys. out to the left, squeezing that gas. Watch it for that turning cone. Breathe that throttle, tighten up your apex on the right, unwind to the middle of the track. Markers are coming up the hill. We'll start braking early, get our downshift done. Balance that brake, remember, all the way down. Don't give up on that steering, tighten up to your apex. Alright, we're coming off the brake. It looks like a little too soon, or you're not initially getting on that brake hard enough. So, go ahead and balance from our turn in here. Braking in a straight line, be nice and patient here, wait for that turn in so you can get pointed down that straightaway. Very good, nice corner down, that was perfect. Alright, we'll start that braking in a straight line, wait for our turning cone, balance your brake in, tighten up your apex, and we'll stay to the left. Light touch of our brakes here as we enter our S's. Lightly touching each curve. Keep your eyes up, keep looking through your corners. Very good. We're going to balance slightly on the brake. Nice big arc. Tighten back up to the apex of 18. Back to the middle of the racetrack. Very good. Light throttle steer for turn 9. Stay to the left, waiting for your turning cone. We'll tighten up to our apex on the right. Alright, great job. Go ahead and move over to the right for me there, Dan. Green, come on up, followed by Mike. Dan, you're waiting for the 142A to pass you on the left. That other burgundy car, and then jump right back in line. Just keep it going, folks. Alright, we're braking in a straight line. Balance that brake. Get to your apex, turn 1. Then we're going to unwind as we squeeze back to that gas to the left side. Very good. Breathe that throttle lightly. Tighten up to your apex on the right. Very good. Out to the middle of the track. Aiming for that number 1 marker as we come up the hill. Braking in a straight line. Get that downshift done. Balance your brake down to that apex. Want to touch that curving by your apex as you pass by. Back over to the right side of the track and set up for turn number 4. Braking in a straight line. Patience here. Aim for the edge of that curving. There you go. Nice corner. Everyone looking really good. Let's keep it rolling. Start that braking in a straight line. We'll balance from our turning cone all the way to our apex. We'll stay to the left. Balance lightly as we enter into our S's. Touching our apex curving light brake to help keep that car turning for us. Keep those eyes up. Keep looking down the straight. Balance that brake through 8-8. Nice big arc. Get that car planted. Turn back to the apex maybe to the middle of the track. Light throttle steer for turn 9 so we can stay to the left. Braking in a straight line. Wait for your turning cone. Tighten up to your apex on the right. Smooth going to the gas. Very good. Full throttle here. Remember to stay off those curvings. Start braking in a straight line. Get your downshift. Balance that brake and turn it all the way to that apex. Unwind out to the left. Wait for your turning cone. Breathe that throttle. We'll tighten up to our apex on the right. Come up the hill. Out to the middle of the track. Winding smoothly down the hill. Working our way back to the right side. We'll start braking early for turn 4. Balancing that brake on our entry. Touching the curving on the left. Very good job. Brake in a straight line. Patience here. Wait for your turning cone. Tighten up to that curving there. Very nice corner through there, Reed. Great job. Alright, we'll start our braking. Get our downshift down to 3rd. Slightly as we enter into our S's, touching our apex curving. Keep those eyes up. Continue to look through your corners. Just be smooth with your steering. Very good. Balance lightly on the brake through 8A, nice big arc. Tighten back up to the apex of AB to the middle of the track. Beautiful. Light throttle steer for turn 9. We're going to stay to the left. Brake you a straight line. Wait for that turning cone. We'll tighten up to the apex on your right. All right, excellent job. Reed, I'm going to have you move over to the right for me. Excellent driving. Now, as you make your way up there, Mike, go ahead and catch up to me here. And yeah, you're going to wait for the 142 to pass by. I'm sorry for the 18, my bad. Go ahead and jump back in line. All right, let's get going here, Mike. Brake in a straight line, wait for your turning cone, balance your brake into your apex. Unwind to the left, squeeze back to that gas. We'll breathe light throttle to turn in for 2, tightening up to the apex on the right as we make our way up the hill to the middle of the racetrack. Very good, up to 4th gear. Braking in a straight line, downshift here. Very good, let's get all the way down to our apex. Tighten up to that apex on the right. Very good, unwinding down to the left, squeezing back to that power. Get you down to the 3rd down here, Mike. Looking to your left for your apex. All the way over to the right, brake in a straight line. Patience on this turn and aim for the edge of the curving. Very nice job. Excellent. All 3 of you look awesome through that corner. Great job. We'll start braking early in a straight line. Waiting for that turning cone. Balance your brakes and keep it in to the left. Set yourself up, lightly touching your first 2 apex curves. Now we're going to stay to the left and set up for turn 7. Very nice. We're going to balance that brake on entry at 8A. Nice big arc here. Tighten back up to the apex of 8B. Keeping that car to the middle of the track. Light throttle steer for turn 9. Getting that car to the left. We're going to stay to the left. Brake in a straight line. Wait for your turning cone. Tighten up to that apex curving on the right. Very good. Full throttle here. All the way up to 5th gear there, Mike. Braking in a straight line, get your downshift to 4th studs, balance that brake, turn into apex. Unwind out to the left as you squeeze back to that gas. Very good. Wait for your turning cone. Breathe, light throttle, tighten up to the apex on your right. All the way down to that apex on your right. Very good. Unwinding out to the left as we're squeezing back to that gas. We'll brake early for turn 4. We're going to use the curving on the inside with your left side tire. Unwind out to the right. Braking in a straight line. Patience. Wait for that turn and aim for the edge of that curving. There you go. Full power here. Great job. Awesome corner. Apex on the left. Very good. Stay on the left, wait for that turning cone, lightly touching our apex curve as we come through. Set yourself up here. Balance into 8A, nice big arc. Tighten back up to your apex of 8B. Gonna stay to the left through turn 9. We're gonna brake in a straight line, wait for your turn in. Tighten up that apex on the right. Very good. Full power here. Squeezing back to that gas. Braking in a straight line. Unwinding out to the left. Balance. Excellent balance there. Awesome job. Way to get to that apex. That was very nice. bonus lap there. We're going to slow up that pace, slow down. We'll upshift to fourth gear. We will be exiting this time. Excellent session out there. Way to keep those eyes up. Way to make that your best session. I gotta say, that was really smooth out there, guys. Excellent job. Awesome.